How is it going, my lovely people? Giving you another exciting episode with more Pokémon Scarlet, Pokémon Violet on the Nintendo Switch, and welcome to it. So last time, we took on the last boss, which is named Ortega. So Ortega is the last boss that we already faced in Team Starfall Street. Eventually, I'm not sincerely sure if that adding up close to my head. But anyway, here we are now. So we go ahead and zoom out to the camera a little bit. So there we saw, because we took on each of 3 goals all around here in the Peldy region. So we got finished with the Victory Road, Starfall Street, and Path of Legend. So that's all 3 of the goals that we have successfully finished. Because we are getting halfway close to finishing Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Well, not half yet. I mean, we still got a little bit more ways to get more finishing around here, but whatsoever we plan on finishing up our goals. So now the one thing that we have not done already, well, as we go ahead and look at the map, so we want to go and zoom out a little bit. So we just want to know what's the path to take. So the last and not the least, because we were supposed to go and challenge Arven to a Pokemon battle, just to see who the strongest Pokemon trainer in the entire region. Now we'll go and get that one last, because I know Arven Pokemon are super strong, and we're not close ready to challenge Arven just yet. So I rather think that we should go and take on the big boss, which is somewhere back at the Mesagoza. So that's where we go and challenge Cassiopeia. So it says, come to the Academy in Vidorica of Night for a battle against Cassiopeia in the schoolyard. Alright then, well, I'm looking forward to seeing who this Cassiopeia character is. So I rather prefer that we stay a while and go and explore the wild, because there are some of these Pokemon that we can't go missing around here. Now, we knew because we already captured one of his Golduck already. We pick up one of his Hyper Potion. And we can try. Well, we'll try to see if we can go ahead and battle this character. So, so he's saying such beauty. Yeah, it was a wonderful day in a beautiful place like this. Such beauty only to be marred by ugly piles of junk. I can't stand it. Well, I mean, you could just get used to it. There's no desire way of who you are. I mean, that's what your name is, because your name is Desire. So she go and send out a Gofatel. A Gofitel? Is that's how I'm saying her name right? Alright, well, let's go try our discharge. And also, we are forgetting one thing, because we have to go and heal up each Pokemon first, because it turns out each Pokemon are taking a low proportion of health. So you know what, we're gonna get the Volt Switch going. Alright, so we can go get Volt Switch. So Palmy and Lucario are the only one are taking half proportion AP. So you know what, we'll get Howard out, because we have not used Howard in battle once in a while. Alright, so let's go and step into the beat, like we mean it. And my special defense harshly did fail. So let's go get Liquidation going. I mean, we got Liquidation, we go use that. Okay, so Gofatel got destroyed. And of course, so Howard is stepping up the progress, because he did level up to 60. Sorry, guess I shouldn't have taken out my frustration on you. Yeah, you should just, well, you did apologize. I mean, that's a good thing. If that's one of those Team Star bases, I guess that they must have put a lot of effort into building it. Well, yeah, I mean they did work really hard on building their own base. I mean, that's cool stuff to see. Now, anyway, let's just go and find out a Pokemon Center somewhere. So the Pokemon Center is somewhere above this steep snow hill. So we go and press onward up this hill. Go talking to this lady. Alright, so we're gonna put each Pokemon in full rest mode. So that way they have more, but enough restoration to gain up more HP to gain more maximum to increase. Alright, so you know what? We're gonna stay a while and keep on training with Palmy some more. So you know what? I really think that we should go on ahead and tackle on to the battle several of these Golduck. Because we want to make sure that Palmy go and evolve more, because Palmy have not evolved. Alright, so we're gonna keep this up. So we're gonna keep training Palmy some more. Okay, so we're gonna send it over here. Okay, wait a minute. Now that's a new Pokemon. Hold on. I'm gonna have to recall Palmy. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw Palmy to the battle. So that's a brand new Pokemon. So its name is Vaporeon. Okay, so let's go. Actually, we don't plan on attacking it, right? Not this necessary. But that we do plan on doing is catch it with Ultra Ball. So it gets sucked into the Ultra Ball, and it just break one. So it just shook 3 times. So let's try to see if we can capture it again. I mean, it's a Vaporeon. Because it can't be breakable of the Ultra Ball. I mean, okay, why would we ever get destroyed by that full rage of that attack? Come on now. Come on, Palmy. You're a strong guy. I need you. I mean, if only we had the Thunderstone to prove that Palmy can be fit to go and evolve by using the Thunderstone. I mean, that would definitely work on Palmy in case that it evolved. Okay, Vaporeon, please hold still. Come on, I beg of you. I have 49 Ultra Balls. You can't break out of the Ultra Ball. That powerful. Okay, guess we're gonna have to use something else. Okay, several of these Pokemon don't have cooperation to stop breaking out of the Pokeball. Because all they just do is just break out. Alright, Palmy, you can take some restoration by the Mad Potion. And the Vaporeon get to go use the Muddy Water. And Palmy took the accuracy foul. Okay, you know what? We got here is the one that's called Diaball, so let's go use that. So we only got 30 for each. Seriously? It can break out of the Diaball? Okay, please take it easy. Okay, come on now. Stop wasting my healing item. We only got 16 Math Potion, and now it's down below 15. Okay, so now it's gonna go use Aqua Rain, but it failed to go use it. Okay, good. Okay, please be captured by the Diaball. I beg of you. Stay in the Diaball. Alright, thank you for your cooperation. Alright, so it seemed like that we're well good. So I mean, it felt like that each Pokemon can gain a little bit of experience points. And now this one over here is a Bubble Jet Pokemon. It lives close to water. Its long tail is ridged with a fin, which is often mistaken for a mermaid. Okay, very nice. Well, we could just go and get it to the boss. Well, I don't have to be the scoop of time to be nicknaming Pokemon right now. But you know what? Let's go ahead and test something else first. Now, we want to go and check in with Bag. So let's see. Now, can we go and use the stone? The Thunderstone. So the Thunderstone must go on Palmy. So let's find out. Oh wait, no, we just go to berries. So it had to be other items. Yeah, so that's where we need to go. So how come Palmy can't go use the Thunderstone yet? We only got 7 for each. But at least we got one of this large candy. I mean, let's go and give it to him. I mean, he needs to evolve some more. So he's going to remain Palmo forever. Okay, so we got him up. We got her up to speed to level 61. But she still can't go use the Thunderstone. That's odd. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Palmy is going to remain Palmo forever. It's going to take him so long to evolve. But you know, let's keep on training Palmy more. No, stop coming after me. Jeez, can you at least show a little of gratitude, please? Stop coming after me. I don't have time for you. Okay, so that Pokemon did fall asleep. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on training because we're getting here a whole lot of these Pokemon all over the field. So we're gonna just keep on training with Palmy and get him stronger. Or get her stronger, I mean. So that way she can go and evolve into a Palma. So that's something I need to wait for later. I mean, Palmy got a long way to go before she evolves. So you know what? Let's go and work to someplace. So I really do think that we should go and work back to the school. Somewhere at the schoolyard. At the Narinja Academy. So let's go ahead and fly to that destination right there. So we'll go fly to this spot. And we were looking forward to the scene and reveal what this mysterious Cassiopeia is supposed to look like. And we wait until the game loads. Okay, so it's at the morning, so we just had to wait until it's dark. Well, you know what? We could just press onward. But you know what? We'll get off of we'll get off from Koraidon. And we'll go ahead and press onward to talking to Clive. Sup, Ed? Director Clavell? Oh, come on, my name's Clive, remember? Actually, no. It's the time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Okay, so now I knew it. You were pretending to be Clive. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth of the boy you knew as a Clive was none other than the director of Narinja Academy, Mr. Clavell. No freaking way. I'm gonna say that. Yes, it must be quite a shock. My disguise was perfect after all. Regardless of it, there's still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. For real? Honest to goodness. When you heard of Cassiopeia over via the phone, that was actually a pre-record voice. I pulled it off using her, you know, one of those high-tech gizmo. Oh yes, it was very clever. So imagine Ed, and now you know I'm the big boss. That means there is just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. Okay, so now we are challenging Clavell. Pretend to be like Clive. Well, that is very smooth there, Clavell. That is very smooth. Because we fought, oh wait a minute. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star with this battle. I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. So let's go ahead and see what kind of tactic that we can go perform. Alright, so you know what? We got Volswip, we got Spark. No, I'm gonna go for Spark. Okay, let's go try that. Okay, so we just go lead to Paralyze. So it's unable to move. And now it's gonna go use the Reflect. Okay, so that go ahead and Reflect to go ahead and build a physical strong increase. But it turns out that it have like a defense mechanism or something like that. Just to see if it's a mechanic, because the reflect can just go and reflect itself in the case that it wants to develop more strength. That's something I'm looking to see how this Orange Guru can pull his own weight through to go and use this kind of tactic. Okay, so now it's gonna go use to the foul play, and now I just fell asleep. Okay, so I can't wake up, so I'm gonna have to wake it up with the awaken. So let's go use that item, and we'll go and wake up Palmy and go finish the fight. Okay, so now it's trying to go use Dream Eater, but doesn't affect Palmy. Okay, nice. So now we're gonna keep on trying whichever move we go use. It had to be discharged. So it's still gonna keep using Yawn. Okay, Palmy, please don't fall asleep. Okay, so the reflect did wore off. Nice. Okay, so we keep using more discharge. Okay, so it couldn't move because you're still paralyzed. And that's a good thing. And you know, we can still keep switching Pokemon. So let's go and switch to playing. Okay, everything seems effective. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and switch with the Lilligant. Alright, Lilligant, you will come out. Alright, so let's see how Lilligant can pull her own way through. Finishing off an Orange Guru. So she'll go use Petal Dance. And she'll go use the second in case another Pokemon drop by to the battlefield. So the Orange Guru got destroyed. And of course the Lilligant get to experience more points. Okay, so it's about to go send out a Bummer Snow. So a Bummer Snow is coming out to the fight. So now it's snowing. So we go use the second Petal Dance, and that just go and lead to a conclusion because the Lilligant take the confusion again and again. No idea why that she won't snap out of it because she still keeps getting confused a lot. Okay, but you know what? We got Energy Ball. Let's go use that. Alright, snap out of it. Don't be confused, Lilligant. Please don't be confused. Use Energy Ball. Okay, so how do these Pokemon taste so weak to take out? Okay, Lilligant, I mean, you tried, but it was a fair lot next time. Okay, Wigglytuff, you are up. So you will come to the fight. Okay, so you can go use... let's go use Fire Blast. So will that super affect the Bummer Snow? Okay, please take it easy. Thank you. Oh, come on. Wigglytuff, focus. Snap out of it. Stop being in love. Stop being in love, please. Use Fire Blast. Okay, so that go and finish off the Bummer Snow. So each Pokemon gain a bit more experience points. So now it's about to go send out a Houndoom. So a Houndoom get through to come out to the fight. So one of these fire type are not very effective. So it had to be Disarming Voice or Hyper Beam. So I'm gonna go with Hyper Beam, and now it's gonna go use Sludge Bomb. Okay, well lucky Wigglytuff survived 1 HP. Are you kidding me, game? Seriously, we just survived 1 AP. This is so stupid. Okay, Wigglytuff, GG. You tried, but you just got poisoned. Well, there's no luck of healing you right now. So we got 2 Pokemon got taken out, and 1 Pokemon that fell asleep. But you know what? We got Howard, so we can go in super effect with the liquidation. I mean, that may seem super effective because Aqua Step and liquidation were the only 2 water types that are super effective to take out the Houndoom. So that's about it. So the Houndoom got destroyed. So we take a little bit of experience points for each. So we're gonna keep our current Pokemon, and I really do think that we should go and revive to. Okay, so we should go revive to Lilligant because I really do think that she should get more experience points. Because that is her friend, because she's made out of grass type. Okay, so now it's so the Gyarados is going to use Earthquake, and that doesn't have any effect. So what we can stop at doing now is we can go get the Mega Kit, but that only leads to effective. Okay, so now let's try out Terra Blast. So that go and keep it at half of its AP of its proportion. So it's gonna spam Earthquake again, and Howard just took the defeat. Okay, so these two Pokemon take in battle. Okay, so what can we get? Okay, you know what? We can go get Garcanal. So see, like the Stone Edge can go ahead and weaken Gyarados. Oh, what is it pronounced? Oh, Gyarados. Okay. So let's go use Stone Edge right now. So it's gonna use Aqua Tail. Okay, so good job, Garcanel, for avoiding the attack. Alright, so we go finish off with Stone Edge. And that's just go and lead to the critical hit. Not bad. Alright, well, we're not doing too bad. Not too bad at all. So each and every one of our team can gain more experience points for each. So now it's about to go send out a Polteagus. A Polteagus. If that's how I'm pronouncing his name. So no, let's go ahead and send out Lucario. So it's been quite a while because we have not actually terrestrialized Lucario in a long time. So let's do that. Okay, so we look forward to the battle of Polteagus. Okay, so it's another Vista Polteagus from Pokemon Sword and Shield, which I do quite remember because it's Teapot Pokemon. So it felt kind of interesting that way to the sea. Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't know because it only had 2 more Pokemon left. Well, that's alright. I mean, we could just go use the Tour Orb to go into Terrestrialize Lucario right now. So our first time around, we go into Terrestrialize Lucario and go use Dragon Pulse to finish it off. Okay, so it doesn't take enough of that hit. Are you serious? So why would it be lead to burn? Okay, so I sincerely hope we survive the burn. I sincerely hope. So you know what? Let's go use Aura Spear. With the Aura Spears, oh wait, it doesn't affect a Polteagus? And now it's getting ready to go use Shadow Ball? You got to be joking. This is preposterous. I waste 1 Terra Orb on Lucario. Because I did not see that Clavell only have 2 of his Pokemon. You got to be joking. You know what? I'm gonna just use Extreme Speed. Why would Lucario? You suck. You suck. How can you not affect this Polteagus? You know what? This is a waste of time. Let's get Howard out. Well, actually, no. Howard's already spent this, so there's no helping him. So, you know what? We're gonna get Lilligant. Lilligant, you can come out. Come on, please don't mess this up. Let's go get Giga Drain. So we'll get some more HP back if we like. Okay, so we just fully drain up more energy. And now it's gonna go use the Will-O-Wisp to go and burn me to death. Yeah, but I see that fire type can go weaken grass type. Okay, so let's keep it up. So we're gonna keep spamming more Giga Drain. And I do realize that Clavell is going to terrestrialize another Pokemon right after this. Yeah, because the Lucario studs. I don't see anything that can go and affect the Poltegas, because Lucario is not actually trying his luck here, because turns out that she's not actually trying. You know, I mean, she's not like pulling her own way through, like building up some of her tactics, whatever moves she go learn. Ha! To the fact that I Cassiopeia would be back into a corner like this. Yeah, well, we knew that's all a lie. So it go and send out a Meowscarada. Okay, so Meowscarada is one of Clavell partner Pokemon. So it's none of this cat type this cat Pokemon, whatever his name is. I keep forgetting what it's called. Very well. It's a scene that I show I had to terrestrialize my Pokemon. Why, yeah, you go do that. Well, you know what? We should have just go save up only one of this terrestrialize for last. Because he was going to use the Terror Orb to terrestrialize a Meowscarada. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Just take a step back, please. This will make it dangerous. Okay, so it's about to get flashy. What is it? Okay, so that's new. So it go learn Flower Trick? Yo, what? That's new. That is so new. Okay, but you know, we got Mad Potions. I mean, yeah, let's go use Mad Potion right now. Right here, right now. So we'll go get the Mad Potion on Garganel. And it's going to keep spamming Flower Trick again. Okay, you know what? There's no stopping Meowscarada. There's no stopping him. But you know what? Let's send Wigglytuff back just to make sure, because we got Flamethrower, we got Fire Blast, so it's just gonna finish me off with some Play Rough. Okay, so let's go and send out Wigglytuff. Alright, and we'll figure out what's that capable of stopping Meowscarada. So you know, we got Fire Blast, let's go use it. Oh my gosh, why do you have to keep spamming Flower Trick? You think I'm gonna fall for that trick? You think the Ever will fall for that trick? You know what, we almost forgot to the full restore on Wigglytuff right after this. Okay, Lilligant, don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up. I beg of you. Well, you know what? Let's just keep on reviving to Wigglytuff, because Wigglytuff got Fire type. So it's gonna use Play Rough, and we'll get some HP back. Oh, okay, why do you have to spam Play Rough? This is the last Pokemon, guys. Come on. Stop messing around so much. So, come on, yeah, let's... okay, yes, please, thank you for avoiding the attack. Good job, Lilligant. We'll take it. So, we're gonna keep on Giga Drain all day. Alright, so we'll Giga Drain it again. And it's gonna keep on spamming in Play Rough all day. Alright, so can Lilligant survive the hit? Okay, let's go see. But you know what? Let's do this. So we'll go get the Hyper Potion and go give it to Lilligant. Because we haven't done the move called Pedal Dance. Because the Pedal Dance can go and use up only 2 turns. So now we're gonna get tripped by the flower. So it's like it's gonna just jump a C-bomb directly down at Lilligant. Okay, I bet that this Meowscarada don't go first, please. We're gonna get tripped by the flower again. Come on. Why can't we avoid that attack? Okay, Lilligant, you tried, but it was a fair lot next time. Okay, there's no way these Pokemon are going to get experience points and a level up. Because none of these Pokemon are actually trying. Come on, just a little bit of HP and he's halfway done. Come on, Wigglytuff, I need you. I need you, my guy. Come on. So, can we get this? Can we please beat Meowscarada with the Fire Blast or the Flamethrower? Okay, please let it not super fast. You got to be kidding me. Will you let me kill you with the Flamethrower? Why are you still spamming Flower Trick? This is stupid. We were so close. Each and one of these Pokemon keeps screwing around. This is so messed up. I cannot believe it. I don't know, Lucario, you're gonna come out. Each and one of these Pokemon can't stop taking super effect against the Flower Trick all day. Okay, Palmy, you're no good at help, so you need to die. It won't stop spamming Flower Trick. So how is it still doing that? There's no way. Each Pokemon cannot stop taking hit by the Flower Trick. Unfreaking believable. This made me so mad. Okay, so now Lucario is going to get the Flower Trick. We're going to have to keep reviving every Pokemon. We're so close. None of these Pokemon can't go first. What makes this Meowscarada so strong? Come on. Howard, please survive. Please quit using Flower Trick. How many Flower Trick do you have? All I want to do is revive to everyone. I just want to revive one Pokemon. I don't know. It's still spamming Flower Trick. It won't quit doing that. Alright, hold on for 1 second. Alright, this is it. Wigglytuff, finish off Meowscarada with the Fire Blast. Because these Pokemon eventually, they just can't stop taking so much damage. Because this Meowscarada is a super tough Pokemon. And it's so strong because none of these, oh wait a minute, so Lucario wants to go learn close combat? Now hold on a minute. Now, I don't think we ever have close combat before. Okay, so this is new. So it says, but the user fights the targets up close, inflicting damage without guarding itself. There's also lower the user defense and special defense stats. Alright then, well, you know what? The extreme speed will have to go now. Because we used enough with the extreme speed, so that will have to go to waste. Yeah, so the extreme speed will have to get erased. And Lucario forget the extreme speed, so now you get to go learn close combat instead. Yeah, so each Pokemon can't focus on taking the first turn to go and attack the Meowscarada. Alright, and I think that's settled, so the battle is finally over. How strong you have grown. But dang, dude, we get a lot of money from this guy. Dude, this guy is so rich. Well, now, Master EverEd, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself are being the same person was no lie. Mind you, Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden. But I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is what I suit to spare you from having to confront them in battle. There are sorrows that should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine an ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to the battle to test your skill. If you had lost it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia, such was my resolve. But it turns out that you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it's a shame to me to the burden one of my students with such a task. But to please defeat the Cassiopeia to take on the big ball to obtain start and win. Yes, sir, indeed. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I leave it in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Miss Tim, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavell. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on the school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could have just explained, you see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me your excuse of weaker words of it a stunky behind. A stunky behind? Ahem. Remember, the big balls asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Ever Ed. You'll write a letter of apology to the student and faculty at once. And I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no. Anything but that. I implore you. Okay, so Mr. Team is well, actually, you know what? I think I wasn't mistaken. I think Miss Team. Okay, so Miss Reem was not the same lady from before at the Narinja Academy. I think Miss Team. I mean, she is a math teacher, so somehow she studies math of what Pokemon can increase by maximum to the minimum to whatever numbers that we already knew, because how much damage it will ever last. But what I mean, it's a part of math, I think. So that's something that has something to do by increasing or decreasing damage or something like that. Well, that is what she teach. Okay, well, it's the difference between Miss Team or Miss Reem. Well, not technically Miss Reem. I mean, her the gym leader was a Miss Reem. Okay, I was brain farting so much because I can't tell them apart of what they're made of. So yeah, it felt like Clavell is being in trouble, just tricking me on taking on the bosses, and now we get to go and show who boss, because we just go ahead and challenge several of these bosses so that we go and move on to the battle in Clavell. So you know what, you guys, I think I talked way too darn much. So you know what, I think that we're gonna have to do it. So next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, we are gonna step into the Narinja Academy just so that we can go ahead and face off the big boss to go and check in to see who this Cassiopeia is, and we'll go ahead and seek out on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you like the series, you want to see more of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be stay up there notified when my new and awesome videos happen on the way. So that's gonna do it. Also, thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. We'll pick up more with Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet on the next series. So take care, you guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.